Well, it just happened. We had our very first special needs reptiles surrendered to us here at Snake Discovery.
Yep, 2 bearded dragons.
We have these 2 beardies that were surrendered here today, kind of unexpectedly, but what happened was their owner, who took very good care of them, had them separated in awesome enclosures. She showed us pictures. Life happened and she wasn't able to keep caring for them, so she rehomed them to a friend of hers. Her friend, however, did not keep them. She thought it was a good environment, but it turns out it wasn't. Her friend co-had these 2 bearded dragons together and then left overseas and called her a month later and said, "Hey, I left the bearded dragons at my house and no one's been taking care of them. You can have them back." So she raced over to the house, picked them up, and she wasn't in a position to take them permanently, so she brought them here, and now we've got these cuties. So what we're going to do is give them a health inspection. So we're going to teach you some things to look for in a healthy bearded dragon, because they are displaying things that are not healthy. So we figured this would be an educational opportunity for everyone, because then we'd show you what we're gonna do to make them healthy, rehab them, and adopt them out. The reason why she wasn't able to take back these 2 beardies permanently was because she was very pregnant when she dropped them off and is due any day. So I'm glad that she was able to, I'm glad she thought of us, but let's take a peek at them. Let's start with this guy. This is Ferrari, and he is actually in pretty good shape. So we're gonna take him out and give him a little visual inspection together here. So the things I'm looking for are, it turns out they were not given any UVB in the 5 months they were with the new home. So the first thing I'm gonna look for are any signs of metabolic bone disease or hypoparathyroidism. And signs of that would be kinks in the spine, but as I run my finger down his spine, everything feels straight, so that's good there. His tail as well. Whoop, he's gonna take off. Tail feels fine, so let's see how he walks. I'm looking at his legs here next. His, yeah, why don't you come and get it? Can you come and get them?
Move you over here.
Come and get the mealworm. Here, look.
Yeah.
So I'm watching how he's moving his legs. They're all functioning properly. They all seem to be working just fine.
It's also not helping he's on.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a slippery surface, so that isn't helping. He actually has a good appetite, so that's really good. Yeah, take that one too. Nope, you got it. There you go. Okay, so I don't see any signs of metabolic bone disease, which is great. So the next thing I'm gonna look at is his body condition and his his weight, basically. And that is something that is a red flag I'm noticing, because if you look here, his legs are kind of on the thinner side. I mean, not so much in the front that you would notice, but in the back, he's got very thin thighs here. It's not too bad really, but what makes me realize he is underweight are that his hip bones stick out here. So he does have visible hip bones, and you don't want to see that in a bearded dragon. He actually has an indentation beneath or behind his hip bones here. So with that being sunken in, there is no fat storage here at the base of his tail, so he is underweight. Since he's underweight, something we're going to include in his diet, at least at first, to help gain some weight back on him, are waxworms. These are fatty little treats that bearded dragons typically love, maybe a little too much, so they can become overweight if they're given these too much or for too long. So this won't be forever, but let's see if he likes them. Do you want some waxworms? Nice.
You didn't even eat the one that moved.
I know. Poor things, to be left alone for a month. And then they called, yeah, you missed it that first time. And then they called the owner to say she could get them. Like,
yeah.
Why would you think that's okay? Thankfully, I mean, he could be a lot thinner.
Yeah, he could be dead.
Yeah, for a month of neglect, he looks pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. Overall, he seems to be in pretty good shape other than being underweight. He will probably be for adoption sooner than the other one. We'll just leave it at that. So let's take a look at her. All right, here is Phoenix. She's puffed up right now. She doesn't look too bad. Come here, little girl. Let's take a look. Aww. There it is. So first thing you might notice are that her hip bones are showing just like Ferrari's were. And she also has the sunken in part at the base of her tail. You can also see her raised spine almost all the way down and even into her tail too. Might be hard to see on...
Yeah, it's very hard to see on camera.
Okay,
but...
yeah, there is a little bit of a raised spine there. But what I first noticed when we looked at her were these wrinkles in her side. And having wrinkles like this, especially like big flaps of skin, that's a sign of dehydration in a lot of animals, including bearded dragons.
How's her spine feel?
It felt straight. I don't think I feel anything. There's nothing that's obvious anyway. And her legs, she's holding fine.
There's a little dent right here in her tail.
Oh, a little dent right there.
Yep.
Yeah, so she must have had maybe stuck shed there, kind of cutting off blood flow.
Or he might have nipped her because they were housed together at this place.
That's right, they were housed together at their new home. So actually what I'm gonna look at, and I took a look at the males too, I just forgot forgot to mention it. We're looking at their toes too to make sure they have all of their toes, including all the toenails. And yeah, so she has all of her toes and all of her toenails, which is good. It's actually surprising since they were housed together.
Yeah.
Her eyes look good. Her eyes aren't sunken in. If a dragon's eyes look sunken in, that's a definite sign of dehydration. So she isn't at that point yet, which is nice. Do you have much of an appetite, girl?
Oh, there's a good example of the sunken insides.
Oh yeah, you can really see it there. She kind of puffed out, I think, when we opened up the lid, so she hit it.
That's the great thing about having a pet store, is you can try all sorts of stuff.
We have all the feeders at our disposal. Okay, how about him? Will you try him?
Just looking at you.
Yeah. Here, try the roach. Yeah, she's a little worse off. I'm guessing the male probably took all the food when they were feeding them before they moved overseas, essentially.
I mean, my guess is they just put like a bowl of food in.
Yeah.
And basically went, well, we're good for a month or two or whatever. And
probably.
then he just engorged himself and she got a little bit. So he's still doing all right, whereas she's not feeling great.
Yeah, all right. Well, I still want to see her move, so let's watch how I'll kind of like tickle her. Oh, okay, she's moving on her legs fine. That looks good. Okay,
Yeah.
She's holding her legs fine. She's moving fine. That's good. So her main things are just dehydration and being a bit underweight.
Yep, and not wanting to eat.
A lot more underweight than the male, too. The first step in their rehabilitation is getting them both hydrated. The male, again, isn't too bad, but this isn't going to hurt him. What we're going to do is soak them with this reptile electrolyte soak. It has B vitamins, vitamin A, vitamin C, prebiotics, and probiotics, as well as electrolytes, what the body craves. And this will help rehydrate these little guys. So I'll show you how to do it in case you ever need this in the future. For the electrolyte soak, you basically mix just a gallon of water with 5 cc's of this powder. It comes in a powder form. It also comes with a scoop, and this is 5 cc's right here. So we're gonna take this, mix it in with a gallon of water, warm water, because this is gonna be a bath for them.
Warm, not hot.
Yep, we're looking for roughly 85 degrees for their water temp, Fahrenheit, that is. That would be really hot in Celsius. All right, we've got their bath water mixed up. And then we're just gonna simply, this is the reason why we have them in totes. These are bathtub-sized totes. We're just gonna pour in about a ½ inch. No, what is that?
Ugh.
And we're gonna let them sit in this for about 10 minutes. And we're actually gonna do this about 3 times a week for them. You don't wanna do more than that because that can be just too much on their systems with everything that's in this electrolyte soak. But this should really help them out and get them onto the right track. They should be able to absorb some of this through their cloaca. It'll also just reabsorb, or they'll soak it in through their skin a bit, and they might drink some of it too, which would not be a bad thing. They don't seem to mind.
Nope, they're just sitting there watching like bearded dragons do.
Yeah. After they're soaked, we're gonna put them in their new enclosures. Okay, it's been about 10 minutes, and the transformation's actually pretty impressive here. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Look at that.
Oh, they've poofed out a little
They
bit.
sure have. I think she's flattening out a little bit again, but
she's going pancake mode.
yep, pancake mode is activated on her, but I think she does look better.
I mean, he looks better.
Yeah, just the one soak is all it took so far. And we're gonna continue this 3 times a week, but what we have to do first is put them in their new enclosures. We are going to put these 2 in individual enclosures, so they will not be kept together like they have been the last 5 months.
Can't wait to see her colors pop out.
Yeah.
She's beautiful from what I can see.
Yeah, I guess she is quite pretty. Like, she has a lot of orange in her face. So I'm really looking to see how they color up. So
Yeah.
I'm sure they will. So let's see, we'll put the girl in here.
She gets a nice ceramic cave.
Yeah, that cave will absorb a lot of heat from the
Oh, yeah.
basking light. Here, I'll put her right up there. Definitely still has those wrinkles now that she's sucked back
Oh, yeah.
in. So she's gonna need a lot of soaks. All right, and then our boy is gonna go in here. Here you go, buddy. Look, you have a basking spot. Oh, wow.
Right in
Okay.
the basking spot.
That was perfect. Now they have UVB as well, which
Yep.
they haven't had for a while. But yeah, we're gonna let them settle in for tonight, and then tomorrow we're gonna come back. We're
Give
gonna
him a salad.
give them a
Some
salad,
bugs.
some bugs, and then we're gonna give them nail trims.
Yeah. Let the healing begin.
All right, it's been one night, and they are both out basking, and they look a lot better actually than yesterday. He looks fantastic. He's got his beard out. He's super alert. She doesn't look as wrinkly or dehydrated as yesterday, and I mean, obviously, they haven't really had much of a meal for us yet, though. So we are going to try to get them to eat a nice salad. Oh, you know what? I forgot calcium powder. Hang on a second. There we go, a calcium-dusted salad. They've got some waxworms to help get some fat on them, some veggies, a little snack with some blueberries, and there's some black soldier fly larvae in there too, because those are packed full of calcium. So, hey little girl, Phoenix, do you want a salad? I'll leave it here for you because I'm not expecting you to take, oh, she's eyeing it up. Yeah, come on over. She's like, but I'm really comfy on this rock. Why would I want to go down there just for food? Well, I'll leave you be, and we'll see if Ferrari will eat his salad for us. Here, Ferrari, look. Oh, you're hot. You're hot because you're sitting directly in the sun. Dude, you can get out of the sun if you want. Here, look. There you go. Come on down. Enjoy some food. We'll see if they eat. Hopefully they do. They might just want to bask for a bit first because it's still early, but we'll see. Oh my gosh! Good job, Ferrari. You ate a piece of lettuce. Awesome. Do you want some more? Come on down. Yeah, you're pretty wrinkly too, actually, so it'll be nice to give you some more soaks. Look at all those tasty things. There's mealworms and waxworms and black soldier fly larvae. What are you going to pick next? Oh, wow, another piece of lettuce. That's actually really impressive. I thought it was going to be tough to get them eating their vegetables after going so long without them. Well, good job, Ferrari. Oh, wow, that is awesome. He's eating right away. Okay, that is great. Then over here we have Phoenix, who's still just eyeballing her food. Oh, Phoenix is coming down now. What are you going to eat? Oh, are you going to eat that mealworm? Probably. Go on. You can do it. Eat something. You can do it. Yeah, all right. Oh, and a piece of lettuce got snuck in there too. That is awesome. Oh, I was a little worried about her because she didn't want to eat anything yesterday. But I mean, it was understandable because she had a big day. But still, this is... Oh, wow, and she's going straight for the lettuce. Oh, that's amazing. All right. Well, I think these two are going to be just fine with some TLC. Well, we've had these two cuties for just over 2 weeks now, and their personalities have really come out. They're doing really well. Just take a look. See how much better they're already looking? They just look fantastic. They're doing really, really well. And it also turns out we were told that Phoenix is a female and Ferrari was a male. So we just assumed, okay, Phoenix is a female and Ferrari is a male. But we didn't actually visually check to make sure that was accurate, and it just occurred to us today to do that, and it turns out Ferrari is actually a female. So they're both girls. Yeah, so that was an exciting discovery today. Both of these are eating their salads really well for us. They also have a huge appetite for their insects, and we're feeding them their salads in the morning, insects in the afternoon to make sure they get a well-rounded diet, and they're gaining quite a bit of weight already. Like, I think Ferrari is going to be ready for adoption in another week or so. Phoenix, however, is still a little bit underweight. She still has those prominent hip bones, but they're not as bad as they were before, and she doesn't have nearly as wrinkly of skin as she did before. So she is, I don't think she is considered dehydrated anymore. We've been doing regular soaks with these two, electrolyte soaks, and their poops have been looking amazing recently, so yeah, they're doing really well.
Yeah, Ferrari actually already has a home.
Yep, Ferrari has a home lined up for as soon as she is ready to go. Hi, cutie. Yes, I know. And Phoenix is, although she was a little wiggly at first when we were starting to handle her, she's really calmed down. She's doing really well too.
She's doing better than Ferrari is.
Yeah, right now.
Who is already in the bath because Emily was having difficulties.
Yep, she's ready for her bath. They kind of know the drill now, so we're going to put Phoenix in hers. Here you go. We're still doing the Zoom Med electrolyte soak, and I think that does really help. Oh, girl, no, really? Okay.
I want that bath.
Yeah, okay, you can have this bath, you can have that one. Calm down. That bath is not better, I promise. They're both the same.
No. That one's obviously better, Emily.
Both the same, guys. Okay. So, yeah, we're going to check back in another week or so with another update, but they are doing so well for us. We are very excited to see this progress. Bathtub roach. Oh, that was not...
Get it.
Get it.
It's like it doesn't stick.
I can't get it. It's a good way to sneak water in them.
Wow, it got away.
Oh, how did it escape from you in the bath? You know you want it. Oh, can you get it? Nope.
Ah, there we go.
All right. Aha. This is our way of sneaking even more water into them. Something we've noticed is that Ferrari seems to always be looking for food or a way to escape her bath, whereas Phoenix actually does seem to be liking the bath itself. Do you like soaking? You having fun? You just want to escape. Really, Ferrari? Yeah, I don't blame you for wanting to get out of the bath now. All right, let's put you back. All right, her soak is over. You did a good job, little girl. Now it's time to give her a nail trim. I've been meaning to do this for a little while, but also wanted to film it to show you, so we finally have a chance to do that today. For nail trims with bearded dragons, you're basically just going to take off the skinny little tip of the nail that extends past the thicker base. And to do that, we just use normal human nail clippers. Just like that. So we're going to go through all of the little tips, take care of those, and we have a video about bearded dragon, or how to give a bearded dragon a nail trim that should already be out by the time this video comes out, actually. So you'll probably already know how to do this. And on that note, we're going to check back in a couple of more weeks. Well, exciting news about Ferrari.
As Ferrari's running away from you.
She's running. Girl, you're fine. You're fine. Maybe she's just so excited.
Yeah.
She just has so much energy today. Ferrari is officially up for adoption.
Yeah.
And I think we might actually have a home lined up for her already. But she has been eating her greens very well, her bugs very well. She tries to eat the lock here. Whenever I'm like moving it back and forth, she tries to eat it so she tries to eat everything. She eats shadows. Yeah, you eat shadows, don't you?
Yeah, explains the chunker belly.
Yeah, she's got a super big belly now. But yeah, she's doing really well, and she has won over the hearts of many people walking by, and I think we do have a home, or Ed says we've got a home lined up. Yep, so we just have to give her a call so she can come pick her up, and today will be your big day.
So what's going on, Emily?
Ferrari's going home. Hi, pretty girl. Come here. Aww.
She was showboating today. As soon as somebody was coming over to look at Phoenix and Ferrari heard, and she ran right up. She's like, no, look at me. Yeah.
She loves attention and loves food, so she gained her weight right away, and yeah, so today's the big day. She gets to go home. Here! New home. Ferrari's gonna go live with Takaya now, and we've had this in the works for a couple of weeks now, actually.
I've waited.
You have waited. Yay! Now just Phoenix needs a new home, and we're good.
Yep.
So this is Phoenix. We've had her for, I don't know, 5 weeks now, and she's looking so much better. She's eating her veggies really well. She's eating everything, and she's gained a lot of weight already. Her colors are coming in, like she's yellow now. Like you're a gorgeous dragon, Phoenix. Yeah, you're looking so much better. I'm thinking 1 to maybe 2 more weeks and she should be good to go, actually. She's doing so well and has come so far since when we first got her. You're gonna be such a good dragon for someone. Oh, you should get that bug. Get that bug right there. Get it. Yeah. Phoenix, do you want a roach? Ready? Sick 'em. Yeah. Good job. Well, good news. Now that we've had Phoenix for like 6-8 weeks, something like that, she has gained enough weight that we feel comfortable adopting her out. And good job, girl. You ate all of your veggies today. That's awesome. That's only been in there for like 20 minutes too. You are such a good little eater, aren't you? And you are so, oh, come here. I know. You were basking. You're really warm. There we go. Hey, Phoenix. I know you're really warm. You have so much energy. So much energy. I'll give you crickets in a little bit as a reward for eating your salad. But yeah, her hip bones are just barely noticeable now, and she isn't dehydrated anymore. Look, she's got no wrinkles. After she shed, she turned like yellow. She is just stunning now. I didn't know you had such pretty colors underneath that brown and gray that you came in as. Yeah, you're such a pretty girl. Everybody, since she shed, has been wanting to adopt her. But we have not been letting her go yet because we wanted to make sure that she had gained enough weight first. And now we are comfortable letting her get adopted. Yeah, so let's see. It's Wednesday today, and we are going to open on Friday. So let's see if we can get her a nice new home.
So what's going on, Emily?
Phoenix is getting adopted. I'm gonna miss her so much.
Oh, she didn't eat her salad this morning. Hey.
No, girl, you still have to eat this. She's like, I know I'm going home.
Yeah, I'll get food, not salad.
I don't have to eat the salad. Well, Phoenix, oh, you're very excited, aren't you? She has a ton of energy today because she's been basking. You ready to go to your new home?
She put on quite a bit of weight.
Yeah, she's put on a lot of weight.
You can still see her hip bones a little bit.
Still see them a little, but she's at the point where we're comfortable adopting her out, and she could not be going to a better home. She's going to Micaiah and her family, and they're over here. Look, ready for her? Here you go. Oh, she's got a wiggle. So, Micaiah, you already have a ball python and a corn snake, right?
Yeah.
Was there anything else that I missed?
Nope.
This is your first bearded dragon?
Mm-hmm.
Aw, well, she is gonna be.
I'm so excited.
Oh, good. Are you gonna keep her name Phoenix? I was meant to ask you.
No, we're changing her name to Sisu.
Sisu, like in Raya the Last Dragon?
Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing. That's such a great idea. I know with all of your experience too with reptiles, like you work with Komodo dragons, right? Yeah, like super reptile family. So I'm so excited that she's gonna go home with you guys. Well, thank you so much for giving Phoenix such a good home. We're gonna miss her a lot here. I know all the staff is gonna miss her too because we've had her for so
I
long.
don't think Haley's gonna miss her.
You know, oh, 'cause
No.
Haley had to change her water because she would poop in her water dish every day. But everyone else is gonna miss her.
Everyone else is gonna miss her.
Aw, cool. Thank you again so much for adopting her. Well, we are really gonna miss Ferrari and Phoenix. They were a ton of fun to have here for 6 weeks or so. I think we had Phoenix for, and a good month we had Ferrari. But it was so rewarding watching them get nursed back to health, really. They gained weight, they became rehydrated again, and they couldn't be in better homes right now. They found such great adoptive families, and if their adoptive families are watching this, thank you so much for giving Ferrari or Phoenix their forever home. We are very happy with the outcome. I felt odd though not having a reptile in my hands here, so this is our newest surrendered reptile. This is Mittens, the leopard gecko without any toes, or any toenails rather. So the cycle continues over at Adoption Island. Thank you all so much for watching today's transformation video of Ferrari and Phoenix from the day we brought them in till the day they got adopted. And we'd like to seriously thank our very generous Patreon backers because it's your contributions that help fund the medications and vet visits for the reptiles that get surrendered here that need medical assistance. So thank you very, very much for allowing us to take in these rescues and find them new forever homes. And we of course don't want to leave out everybody who's watching our videos. You watching this helps us out tremendously too. So thank you everybody involved. You are helping us help the reptiles. So thanks again, and we'll see you next time.